I have been having a bit of a problem with my boss. So basically what has gone on with me and my boss over the last maybe 2 months is I received a raise and he didn't. We have the same job title, but technically like he's kind of my boss, kind of not. But he is like over me. I also took on a marketing responsibility. So I do sales and then I also do marketing. And he said that marketing was a bad idea and I shouldn't do it because it's going to be too much work and I'm not going to be able to get everything done. Well, guess what happens? I get everything done. The marketing role has given me like a lot of benefit, and yeah, he doesn't like that, right? Because now I report to another VP. The VP of operations is who I talk to about the marketing stuff. So now we've built a great relationship. So my boss anyway just doesn't like that. Now what he does is he makes things really, really miserable for me. So he constantly is challenging me on all of the decisions that I make. He's constantly leaving negative remarks on like emails to other people, like just saying like, oh, I'm sorry, Josiah did this thing wrong or whatever, we'll get this fixed, right? Instead, you could talk to me. Mistakes happen. He makes mistakes. I would never do that publicly. You have to hold yourself to a higher standard. What I'm getting at is that we're going to deal with relationships with people who are jealous of the situation that we're in, right? Just simply, it's going to happen that way. You might deal with a teacher who just does not like you, right? Maybe they don't agree with what you think or how you act or what you do. You're going to deal with bosses who disagree with you, who don't like you, who are jealous of the positions that you're put in. You're going to deal with friends or other people who are going to be jealous of what you're doing and are going to be mean to you because you have something that they want. Now, is that an ideal character trait? Absolutely not. On the other note is, can we really can we drop to that level? And it's so challenging for me because I get like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not like backhanded, but I get like scolded every day about the dumbest things all day long. I'm the butt of his jokes, right? If he can throw me under the bus or poke fun at me, he will. And I realize that it's more of a problem now as people are starting to realize and asking questions like, why is he acting like that towards you, or why is he being so rude to you, or why does he hate you now? Like, all right, on a regular basis people are asking me that. So I know it's a little bit more outside of my head now. It's very clear that this guy has a problem and is upset about it, and I've talked to him and I've asked him, hey, like, is there anything going on? He goes, no, absolutely not, blah blah blah, right? So he's not willing to talk about it. I haven't brought it up to anybody high up because I don't know what that does really for me. I don't know, other than make it more challenging and have a worse relationship with him. And ideally with the marketing role, I think I might start doing that full time in a couple of months, which would be a pay increase, would make more money. I'd work from home. So am I willing to deal with it for now? I think so. And it's hard though. It's hard to not want to drop to that level, to say something rude, to act shitty back to him, to make fun of him back, to do all of these things, right? Because I don't think that it's going to really, it's not going to do much, right? Other than create more issues and more problems, things like that. So yeah, so we have to just simply kind of ignore it and hope that I can kind of move on from it. But it is so frustrating. It's so irritating. And I guess I'm going to use this as a piece of advice for you guys. Don't allow yourself to have a bad day. You can have a bad hour. You can give yourself like 2, 3, 4 bad hours if you want. For me, it was like, okay, well, let's use this as an opportunity to make a video. Let's use this as an opportunity to logically think about the situation that we're in. But at the end of the day, all we can do is our best and be aware of our situation and try and make decisions that are going to work for us. and sometimes decisions that we choose that are going to benefit us are going to negatively impact others around us. And maybe it's people that we don't necessarily worry about. Like, for example, my boss, if he's negatively affected by my success, then that's kind of honestly tough shit. You know, I hope the best for him, and I'm gonna do the best for me. And if he's gonna be upset about it, I think that relates to who he is and the character that he has. So I'm gonna leave you with that today. We're not gonna get too much deeper into that. If you have any thoughts, leave them down in the comments. I'll see you guys later.